Good morning. Coffee with a werewolf. This morning, pumpkin pecan, absolutely delicious. Pell mic is now tucked into my shirt. And let's talk about this game of life and what the players are. So, there are players that fill in everywhere. The majority of everyone here on this planet of human beings are non-player characters, NPCs, just like in the video game. Literally, there's no difference. They are programmed, not necessarily by a computer programmer, but they are programmed by society, belief systems, mandated schooling, and governments, parents. They're completely programmed, and they run on this set of governing beliefs that walk them through life without questioning anything. They are born, they live, they die. That's it. Then there are those NPCs that become curious. This is the second step up. They become curious about what they are. And it may not go any further. They'll continue their life, they'll run through their programming. The next step up are those that actually have a little bit of an awakening, or they learn the truth, or they want to learn the truth of being, where they're at, why they're here. They become spiritual. They start awakening and start climbing this ladder. So that is the third step. Third step. And then the fourth step up is full-blown awakening. Werewolves have had full-blown awakenings. I speak for all werewolves. I don't speak for people. I speak for werewolves. We have had full awakenings, which have had this profound effect on our internal technologies. That's why we can do what we do. This universe is magic. And once you have a complete awakening, the magic is damn near unlimited. But there's a caveat. Once you reach a certain level of awakening, you don't need anything. You don't need cars. You don't need fancy trips. You don't need fancy things. You really don't need anything other than wholesome food, water, air. That's really it. So, what are you? Are you a non-player character that's completely running on autopilot, just believing everything you're told by the schools, by the governments, by your parents? You just believe blindly, and then one day you're going to die, and that was your time here. Or are you on the next level? You question a little bit. Are you curious? Or are you on the next level, level 3, where you have touched the truth, or you are touching the truth, and you're on this path finding the truth, whether you learn it from outside sources or you find it internally? Or are you a fully awakened being that has been bestowed with intrinsic awareness, a knowing of existence and how everything exists? Something to think about. It's not easy once you have a full-blown awakening, because the people like us, werewolves, we are very few, and nobody understands us. We're the outcasts. We're the ones that are accused of being on drugs, when in fact, there isn't a drug on the planet that can touch us. We are not human any longer. We are part of the absolute. We see truth in everything. We understand why everybody does everything they do. We know why you say what you say. We know why this person does what that person does. We understand that every single thing in this universe is simply a reverberation of energy bouncing off of energy. That's what we see. And with that comes an understanding. And also with that comes the lack of judgment and the lack of hate. Because you don't need to judge and hate anything once you have a true knowing. Because you understand that is the way it is because of this, and because of this, and because of this. It doesn't mean we have to like it and love it, but we see it and we understand it without judgment. That's what sets us apart. So if you want to become a werewolf, you have to reach this pit of non-judgmental being, because only then can you receive these powers and these gifts that we've unlocked. Anyway, what are you? Let me know in the comments. Level 1 NPC, level 1 NPC. Level 2, starting a question. Level 3, you're questioning and you're seeking truth. Level 4, you're there. Of course, there's, variance in between each level, but it's basically the levels. Love you all. Hope you have a great day. Bye-bye. Side note, it's not easy being around a lot of NPCs because sometimes they kind of drive us fucking crazy.